one scorer to another to see Devin become second all-time here and to have that kind of close he had in the fourth. Just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, just a savant of the game. The work he puts in, shows up on game nights every night, and he inspires a whole generation of players. So this is as he hit these milestones, it's just actually what I expect him to do at this point. And he deserves to be the #1 all-time leading scorer in Suns history with the work he's put in. So I can't wait for that day. I don't know how many points he got until he passed that.
Walt is like at 15,000.
Also another season or two, another season, and that just shows, he hit the ground running as a rookie and hasn't looked back since. And it's meant so much to the people here in Phoenix and in the state of Arizona. So, congrats to him. But I know he wants #1.
Devin, wasn't a top 5 pick or anything like that, and you played against a lot of guys. When was the first time you played against him and you were like, oh, this guy, is legit?
I think his first year when he would come in and have little spurts off the bench. I think we played him earlier in the season, his rookie year. I could just remember him having little spurts. You leave him open, hit a three, or he'd drive to the rim for a layup, And you could just see the glimpses. And then they start playing no more, and and he became like, even though he wasn't an all-star, it felt like he was playing like one. So I want to say probably second year is when I was like, all right, he's gonna be around for a while.
It would be easy for someone in Nurk's position to kind of like fall and sag into the bench a little bit with how long you guys are going small, but he comes back out and makes a couple huge plays. Like just what you saw from him in that stretch.
I mean, he's a vet. He's supposed to handle every situation like that. He understands what this league is about. He understands who he is as a player. So, when you're secure with yourself like that, you can come out and make an impact regardless.
When you were in Brooklyn, it felt like that's when you really started to piece together some small ball lineups the way that we're seeing you guys play with now. Did you experience anything in those years with so many different guys revolving that you can maybe draw from with new additions now and different pieces kind of forming those types of units here?
Yeah, I really think it started when I was in OKC. We would go small and move Serge to the 5, and Perk would go to the bench, and we would play units like that. That was really before a lot of small ball was being used, and that just helped me understand more of my responsibilities as a player when you play in a smaller lineup, which is to protect the rim and rebound and do all the little dirty stuff. And so you get used to doing that stuff. And then with the Warriors, we play small all the time, and then also Brooklyn. So I think every coach since my first few years in the league has utilized my length and my size to have some offensive mismatches on the floor with the small ball unit. So if it's not working defensively, I encourage coach to take us out, stop using it and go back to the regular lineup. But we was able to get some stops, and Royce was huge in guarding Sabonis tonight and making him work for everything. And we was able to get some space there on offense too to work.
You said before when Royce was in Brooklyn, he was having to do things he wasn't normally required to do. Is that an example of tonight having to do things?
He was playing point guard for us last year a lot of the time, initiating the offense. I didn't know Royce could pass that way until last year. He's a smart player. You see him tonight.
5 assists.
5. I got the ball in my hands all game. I didn't get 5 assists, And so maybe we just wasn't aware of his game, but he stepped up into a new role last year, and he gained the trust of everybody in the organization. And so tonight he was able to go out there and just play his game. You know what I'm saying? 9, 5, 4.
No turnovers.
No TOs, 4 steals. So we want him to keep building on that, keep building confidence, and we're looking forward to having that type of play in our lineup.
Royce also said that he wanted to be kind of the glue for this team, a vocal leader.
Mm-hmm.
What have you noticed from him so far? Obviously playing together in Brooklyn, but coming now to the Suns.
Yeah, just as a veteran, you continue the more you show up every day, the more confidence you get to use your voice. And the more you study the game like Royce does, the more confidence you get to use your voice. So We trust everybody to go out there and speak up on what they see. We encourage everybody to go out there and speak up because we need conversation. I need to know what's going on. If you see something I didn't see, and vice versa, you know. So it's always good to have that communication, and we want everybody who comes in here to feel comfortable enough that they can have a conversation with anybody on this floor, on this team about what goes on the floor. So I love that mindset. We all hear it, we all feel it, and it's much needed.
What does it say? Brad goes out early, Devin has kind of a slow start scoring-wise, and yet you guys get contributions from Eric. Nazi hasn't played much, he's out there. Of course, Grayson's doing what you had contributions just from all over a team like that.
Yeah, I just liked everybody's minutes. You know, we was able to guys understood the assignment. Royce came in, EG came in, Drew, Josh made some big plays. Nas came in, hit a big three. You know, so everybody understood what their assignment was. We kept the game simple on both ends, and you know, we just played. You know, so I liked how we started the fourth quarter. I like how we ended the third. Like I said last week, once we end the third in a solid fashion, the fourth quarters, we can ease into the fourth quarters a little bit more. So we got up 2 going into the fourth, and I was able to get us some momentum and to start the fourth quarter. So it's a good win for us, man. We needed this one.
You and Eric came in the league around the same time, and you've done a lot more. But you see that dunk tonight, was that seem like a throwback moment?
Definitely. I didn't see when Royce tossed the lob. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, who else can catch this lob? We all small right here, you know. And I see EG coming out of nowhere. He got long arms for his size, and I see him coming out of nowhere and finish that. And that shows that he still, you know, loves the game. He's getting his body right every day. I see him in the weight room. I see him working on his game every day, and just somebody at that age, just gotta admire it.
Eric's third dunk in 2 years, by
Third dunk. Well, I was happy I was able to be on the floor to see this one.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.